You know what I'm thinking? I'm telling you, it's not easy to make this video also because, guys, it's 3:47 here in Taipei. Luckily, this is the last video I'm gonna do here in Taiwan because on the weekend I'm coming back to Europe, so it's gonna be a normal time. Rio Ave. Rio Ave. This is it. That's the end. That's the end of that circle. Tonight it's very hard to comment this defeat. No, well, yes, let's call it a defeat against Feyenoord, caused by an ingenuity of one of our captain of Milan, Theo Hernandez, that got a quite useless yellow card in the last few minutes of the first half, and then decide to dive in the second half. Milan punished by Carranza. Feyenoord that overall in the 180 minutes, deserved to go through. In my opinion, is more Milan fault than what Feyenoord did. It's more about what Milan didn't do, how Milan managed the match in Rotterdam, how Milan managed the second half tonight. Milan in, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4 halves. In 4 halves, played one good half, which is the first half today. That's it. All the others, they were horrendous. First half in Rotterdam, horrendous. Second half in Rotterdam, horrendous. First half today, good. Second half, horrendous. Overall, 3-1 for Rotterdam, for Feyenoord. Good job. But this is what I was saying before. This is, for me, is a sign of the last, of Rio Ave. Rio Ave, when Milan finally qualified for the Europa League after I don't even recall how many years, and we were all extremely happy because we saw a young group of players all excited to playing in Europa League the next year. A crazy match against Rio Ave with 10 penalties, and player come, player goes. Some they stayed, Hernandez, Rafael, and Mike Magnan, they were there. They are still here today. But what is that's it. I think we did our circle. We did our little circle, and in summer we will have to understand who really want to stay in Milan and who has to go. Because behind this defeat today there is the bad management of players, of one specifically, which is Theo Hernandez, that again is a team sport, so it's not specifically his fault why Milan today is out of the Champions League, but that helped a lot for sure. And overall, this is the end of that circle, the circle of Rio Ave, as we in this channel we used to call it, the circle of the boys of the Rio Aves. This is the end. Because what's the point to let's make it this simple. What's the point next year to go in Champions League? First of all, let's be very honest. Does this team deserve to play in Champions League? Absolutely no way. This team doesn't deserve to go in Champions League. Does this team deserve to be on the top 4 of Italy? Absolutely not. Guys, it's you can drag victories when you are extremely good, but this team overall, it's a team of average players that they work out a good chemistry sometimes, and sometimes not, because if they don't work as a group, say they don't work as a machine together, they become average player, what they are. Okay, so extremely disappointed, guys, in Milan that cannot beat Feyenoord and qualify for the next round of Champions League. Overall, I would think better, because like this, at least we can more focus on something that it is at our level. okay, I think in summer we have to talk with Theo Hernandez that now is causing more problem than actually doing something. That's the thing. We need to understand. We need to understand. Maybe we have to do a step back. Don't let not qualifying Champions League means qualify in Europa League, where teams are probably more at our level right now. Definitely we're not for Champions League. And we have to reorganize a cycle with young players, with maybe Italian players. We need to reorganize the cycle. I think with today, the cycle is over. There is only one trophy, one competition remaining, which is the Coppa Italia, because of course Scudetto this season was an objective. It's going to be a problem also for Conceição, because now he has the team. We have on paper, and listen again, on paper, one of the best team of the last 15 years on paper. And still we didn't beat Feyenoord. We barely beat Verona. We barely beat Parma a few weeks back. I mean, this is horrendous. And also, guys, I love Conceição because he put the face in everything, but tactically I don't see much changes in between Fonseca and Conceição. So we will need to understand what is going on behind the line, because tactically I don't see anything new from Fonseca. Does this Milan play better or worse than when we had Pioli? I don't know. I'm confused now. I'm very confused now. Also because it's clear that Conceição doesn't want to substitute any Americans player. Any Portuguese player, because he changed Bartesaghi for Pulisic. Pulisic, in my opinion, was, and historically with us, has, more right attitude, create more chances than Joao Felix. He doesn't want to play Joao Felix. He doesn't want to move Joao Felix. Maybe there is a contract with Mendes that have to be playing these many minutes, and then we can claim him back from Chelsea with this kind of price. I don't know. I'm just making this up, but this is fucking unreal. Positive notes overall tonight. Pavlovic, it is pretty good, even though on the goal I don't know if he jumped to try to reach the ball or he didn't, but overall the grinta of Pavlovic is incredible. Even Malik Chow, I didn't mind at all. Walker didn't mind at all. Musa was playing good. These players they played well, but ahead the Fab Four, they were not enough. They were not Fab Four. They were average four. That's what they were, in my opinion. Now on Sunday we're gonna be playing against Torino. In Torino, a match. In the next 3 matches, guys, we're gonna be playing Torino, Bologna, and I think Lazio. We're gonna decide. We're gonna see where Milan is gonna be allocated, because this is part of the season. We're gonna understand what we're gonna do with the rest of the season. If we're gonna try really to reach the top 4, or we're gonna be okay to be in Conference League. There is one competition left, which is Coppa Italia. I will be love to playing hell the Coppa Italia, like trying to really bring it home, because it's the only trophy that we can bring home. So I would love to do it, but it's with this result, with this player, with this head, we're not going anywhere. Not good. Ciao. Forza Milan sempre comunque. Believe.